Hello! Right, we're back again for a quick chili test. Today I've got another pod from Srdan over in Berlin, the Bih Jolokia. Now, pretty decent sized pod this one, and yeah, looking forward to trying it. I have tried a Bih Jolokia before, but this supposedly is the real deal. So this actually originates from Frontal Agritech in Assam in India. And yeah, seeds came via the Italian pepperfriends forum. I did have the name Claudio Del Zovo. He's the president of the pepperfriends forum, and yeah, he provided the seeds, I'm assuming, to Srdan, and he grew these out. So yeah, this is you can't really get much closer to the real source as this. These did originate from Assam in India, and yeah, looking forward to trying it. Just to put it in comparison to a sort of standard size Naga, you can see it's a pretty decent sized pod. This is a Naga Moric, and yeah, it's probably, well, it's not quite twice the size, but it's, you know, it's getting up that way. It's an awful lot fatter, and yeah, pretty decent sort of bumpy texture on the pod. And yeah, we'll chop her open quickly, have a very quick look inside, and then we'll get it down. Actually, a bit of fragrance coming off there from where I pulled the stalk out. Okie dokie. Decent sized seeds. Whoa, very pungent smelling pod. And one little black seed in there, which I'm just going to scrape out. In fact, I might take a couple of seeds from this, because they are the real deal seeds. So yeah, as you can see inside, typical sort of Naga. Seeds not actually running all the way to the bottom, but pretty decent layer of placental tissue. So no doubt it's going to be a warm one. Just going to scrape a few of the seeds out. They're actually quite big seeds, and I'm not going to disturb all that placenta at the top, because that's going to carry the bulk of the heat. Get a few out from the inside there. So as you can see, placenta still intact. I'll just do similar with this one. Okie dokie. Right, goes without saying this is going to be hot, so see what it does. Pretty decent sized pod as well. The Bih Jolokia. Cheers. Not too strong a flavour, just a subtle Naga flavour. Slightly orangey. Straight into the throat, and already picking up in the mouth as well. Pretty decent sized pod to get down that one. Yeah, it wasn't too pungent in flavour. Sometimes you bite into them and they explode with a real strong flavour. That one had a more subtle sort of taste. But yeah, definite typical Naga flavour. Not overly sweet, but still quite pleasant. But the heat already starting to kick in. Slow, gradual Naga burn, mainly in the mouth, but now starting to build in the throat as well. Hiccups pretty quickly came in, and yeah, it's building and building and building. Still got bits trapped around my mouth. Oh, yeah, already into the gums. Feeling like the teeth are being pushed out. Very unusual feeling. Hard to describe unless you've experienced it. Not that I recommend you experience it, because it's quite painful. And actually, a bit of a hot cold in the throat. Oh, yeah, it's quite painful, that one. Whole mouth absolutely on fire now. Nose is running. Heaps of drool. Still got a subtle Naga flavour left in the mouth. Slowly being wiped out, but oh man, it's painful to talk. I move my tongue around, just ignites the fire even more, and the initial hot cold in the throat actually hasn't got much worse. The bulk of the burn is actually in the mouth now. Yeah, it's quite an intense burn. A bit of an endorphin rush starting to happen. Hands feeling a bit tingly, feeling a bit lightheaded. Hiccups dying away, but still there. But yeah, definitely need to get some milk down for that one. It's a pretty decent sized pod. Not going to do the stomach too much good, I shouldn't have thought. Oh man, real mouth drool of that one. I think because the bulk of the burn's in the mouth, the mouth just produces heaps of drool to try and get rid of it. I just spied a fresh Moruga pod appearing. The old Moruga's still living on. I thought she'd pretty much been cropped out now, but yeah, another one back there. Obviously a few more pods to come. Whether they'll ripen or not, I don't know, because it's getting towards the end of the season now really. You see the plants are starting to yellow off a bit, which is well, this one's very yellow, but this one had some spider mite which has been treated. But yeah, I'm starting to feel that now down here. Yeah, the burn's it's definitely peaked out, but it's still up at a pretty high level, and yeah, Srdan said the plants are very productive, good crop, nice strong healthy plants. Quite often the case with decent decent strain varieties, nice and stable, and yeah, certainly puts out some pretty decent sized pods. I mean, these ones hurt enough, but quite often I get comments, you know, when I've had a big pod, people say, oh well, the bigger pods are less hot, but that's not the case with super hots. It is the case with milder chilies, you know, bird's eye type chilies, generally because they're smaller, they are hotter than a jalapeno, for example. But with super hots, the bigger they are, the more damage they do, because they've just got more placenta, more capsaicin oil inside of them. So yeah, people that say that obviously have never tried a big super hot, because they carry as much heat as the little ones. I think that's about it, to be honest. The heat's just starting to slowly die off now. Still up at a pretty high level. Mouth is just kind of becoming more of a stingy burn now, and yeah, I think it'll be alright now. Have a bit of milk and settle the stomach, and it'll be all good. So yeah, that was the Bih Jolokia, and thanks to Srdan for sending that one over, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you again very soon. Cheers.